Good evening, everyone. My name is That Byte Guy, and today I'm going to be teaching you about programming. Alright, so we got a few topics here today. We got print, data types, and variables. Now, what are these? Alright, now this video will explain how they all work and what they are. Alright, first we have print. Alright, print displays what you put into it onto a terminal or into an app, depending on how else your code looks. On its own, print just prints what you give it. For an example, let's say print John. Alright? Just a note, brackets are required. You have to have a bracket for Python print. This we'll get to later in the video. Alright? For now, let's just hold a thought on print because I need to explain everything else. We also got data types and variables. Data types, there are a few, but the ones we're going to be focusing on are integer, string, float, and boolean. Okay, so an integer is any whole number. All right, so this includes examples like 1, 8, 18, 32, and so on. Nope. All right. String is any text within quotes. All right, like hi, 1, 2, 3. Any number or letter or anything that's contained within quotes are a string. Floats are similar to integers, but they show decimal places, such as 1.3, 2.5, and so on. Okay, boolean, let me correct that there. Boolean is simply true or false. Let me correct that. Booleans have to be capital for the first letter. Capital T for true, capital F for false. Okay? Now now pause the video and write this down because it's going to be required. Alright, so now let's discuss variables. Variables are like a big box. Just excuse my drawing. Variables are just a big box. Okay? You store values inside of. Namely, you store data types or other coding functions within this box. Think of it like a piggy bank, right? Like a piggy bank, right? It has this little hole for coins. In this scenario, coins are the data types. And the piggy bank is a variable. Do you want, here's an example, right? So name, this is the variable here, equals John. This is a string as you discussed in data types. Now it's mapped to name. Now this is where print comes in. Now if you go print and then you type name, this will print out John. John. Alright? That's all it will print out. Alright? Now you don't have to use a variable for printing. You can use just the pure data type on their own. For example, you can type hello world. Right? This prints out plainly hello world. Try it out and come back to this video. Alright, let's continue. Hopefully you got all that right. Okay. Now there's different types of strings we'll touch more on them in later parts. But let's use a slightly more advanced print statement. Right? Print and go hello and then you go name. Alright, now what are we doing here? So we are making it write a name, the variable name, which let's just assign it here. Alright, so name is equal to John. Alright, so if you go hello and then closing the quotes, comma, name. Even though these are both strings, this is not, it can be easily swapped out for something else. This prints out hello John. This is useful for later programs that you will develop. For example, if you want to have a system that requests the user to put their own name in, this is where you would use the variable name and not hard code John, so that you can print out their specific name. Just in this scenario. Alright? So let's just combine all of them so that we can get a bigger understanding. Alright? So print data types and string and variables. Right, so we determine variables, assign a label to a data type. These two tend to work hand in hand very well. Okay, so like in other words, if it's better to have a data type stored within a variable than it is to have a data type on its own. But data types on their own do have their purpose, like in the print statement. And print displays what is given, whether that be a data type or a variable which contains a data type. That's the relationship between print, data type, and variables. Okay? Now in the next video, I will be going more in depth on these topics with some other parts of Python. Please drop a comment if I've missed anything throughout this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.